9 years. 9-year lock anniversary. I can't even believe that YouTube has been around for like 9 years. Like, I feel old as hell. Like, I look at some of these videos, like, I already told y'all, like, who is that guy? What's good, family? How y'all doing today? Man, I can't believe that I had my hair for 9 years. When I first started it, like, as y'all saw, it was like this big. I didn't know what it was gonna look like in the end, and you know, obviously all of the lessons learned and the journey so far has been interesting, to say the least. I mean, I am happy to have made it this far. I will say it did not come as easy as I would have liked it to have come. Man, just by not cutting it, I will say that one of the things that I didn't expect to aggravate me as much is the weight. Like, my hair gets heavy, like when I wash it, it be hurt my neck. Like sometimes when I be going to sleep, it be hurting my neck. But other than that, I would say I know in like some spots I experienced some thinning just because of, you know, different things, whether it was interlocking, whether it was from, you know, pulling out my hairband too fast and accidentally ripping one out, or waking up early in the morning and just saying, where did that come from? It's just laying on the floor. It's like, anyway, but you know, yeah, I lost some. It's not that big of a deal. You'll probably lose some too. Don't freak out. You probably have to merge some. Don't freak out. It's just all part of the process, man. Like, your hair is gonna change, and it's gonna do its thing. That's why we call it a dreadlock journey. You know, you learn stuff about your hair, you learn stuff about yourself. So that's why, you know, I feel like I feel comfortable in my skin. I feel like when I first got my dreadlocks, like up until that point, I had never worn anything except for like tapers and fades. I think like for one time I had tried to you know, get cornrows, and I think I had like a S curl and all other kind of crazy shit in the 90s, but never really like tried to grow my hair out. But in so doing, I will say that, you know, I feel like I've got more in touch with myself, how I look. I will say I feel like more connected to my culture and my people. Haven't feeling like I've been disconnected to that for a period in my life. So those are some good things that I take away from, you know, having my dreads this long. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna let them just like grow uncut though. I'll probably start trimming them, I don't know, soon. Very soon. They're probably like, man, it's almost to my waist now. Like, if I stood up and like pulled it here, I'll give y'all a little review. So that's the length of them right now. I was over at it's funny, I went to go see my grandmother. I might include this in one of the Black Packer series because I was traveling with the kids and stuff, but I went to go see my grandma, and she hadn't seen me in like a few years, and she was just like, oh, Brian, like, your hair is like so nice. I was like, thanks, Nana. And she was just like, is that all yours? I was just like, I had to do the face palm. I was like, I can't believe my grandma asked me the white people question. Like, is that all your hair? Oh man, I was cracking up laughing. But yeah, it's all mine. I will say 98% of it is mine, and the other 2% will come from I did get some like human hair and some spots to patch it up because like they got thin and they were about to break. Like, if you look at this one, this is another one, you see? So like sometimes when I get those type of situations and they get bad, like I'll just get either my loctician or myself. I'll just go in there and just patch them up a little bit, so then that way it's just reinforced. But sorry about that, camera died. But yeah, just to reinforce them. Like I've never really like added anything to like extend them or anything, so it's not like I cheated at all. Let's be clear here. So but yeah, you know, I've enjoyed my hair. I've enjoyed the process, and you know, I hope that everybody that has started their journey, whether it was because of any of the videos that I made, or any other people on YouTube, or just because you're just feeling it, like I hope that you're enjoying your journey as well. So I will say, by having dreadlocks for 9 years, some quick little tips to starters, like so people who just starting their dreadlocks. I would say make sure you think about 2 things in the beginning. Number one, think about how thick you want your dreads. Like I will say that I wanted mine like medium, and they still ended up like a little bit thinner than I wanted them to be. So I would say go a little bit thicker than what you think is okay. And that's just for longevity. Like if you're planning on having them for a long period of time and coming you know, all the way down the road, as far as some of us have, like it's gonna pay off, because you know your dreads are just gonna endure all of the wear and tear a lot better. Like I have like some, like 1 or 2 locks like in a couple corners back here that mysteriously just got thick. I think I just have like a thicker hair in that area. But yeah, I wish all of them were that thick. Like that one's not coming out ever. So the other thing that I would tell people that's just starting out is to make sure that you get like one of those warning tracks in the front, because that will prevent your hair from, once you finally get to the stage where you can put it in a ponytail, like you won't be pulling at the edges of your hair all the time. Because you know, just like how, you know, y'all see all of the Instagram stuff going around, like, you know, talking about chicks and their edges and stuff like that. Well, a lot of that comes from traction, like just in the same way that they get tracks or got glue and all that other kind of crazy shit, like just pulling it. Like when you put your hair in a ponytail and you got dreadlocks just pulling at the edge of it, it's gonna pull it out in the same kind of way. So if you can get like a little warning track, I don't even know what people call it these days. It's probably some things that, you know, I didn't expect when I got my dreadlocks. Man, I didn't expect for so many people to be asking me questions about my hair. Like, and I'm not even saying that from like a boastful standpoint. Like people will compliment me and just ask me all these questions, and like half the time I don't even feel like answering them. But it just depends on who it is. Like if it's somebody that's, you know, asking reasonable questions, cool. But if you're gonna ask me like, how often do you wash them and all of that dumb nonsense, like I ain't even got time for that no more. Like go on YouTube. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give y'all like just a quick update, man. Like I know I'm 2 months overdue because like my real anniversary is in August, but you know, as with all other videos that I make, I'm late. I mean, something's wrong with me, but I'm just busy. You know, even in this, like, you know, I'm starting up the Blackpacker stuff, so I got some trips and videos and all of that. I got another business that I started up on the side, and I have my regular job, and I have kids and a girlfriend and all of that other kind of stuff. So not neglecting y'all, I'm just trying to shuffle some stuff around so I can do it a little bit more. So but anyway, again, thank you to all my followers that's been here since day one, that's been seeing my dreads since they were this big to where they are right now. Yeah, we all in this together, man. So appreciate y'all. I wish y'all the best, and stay tuned, more stuff to come. Peace.